Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? If you're building your lineup in Atomic War, you always need to make sure to have a good frontliner. And a lot of people have different ideas on what is a good frontliner. Who's the best one, right? Is it Tidehunter, Big Ravage? You get Kunkka, who is very customizable. Is it Abaddon? He's very bulky. Well, in my opinion, it's none of those. It's actually Magnus. I know, that surprises me too. Why would it be Magnus? Well, you're gonna see, okay? Like, this is a great showcase, the game I'm about to show you. It's a great showcase, but Magnus is amazing. But I love Magnus. He's absolutely one of my all-time favorite heroes in Atomic War. I guess all-time, a game isn't that old. But anyway, he's one of my favorite heroes. I really like Magnus. Also, this video is sponsored, brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace, of course, being a fantastic all-in-one platform for all of your website and online store needs. Go to squarespace.com/Baumi to get 10% off. And go have a look at all of that, right? Like, it's really good. It's a good service. I use it all the time. So, have a look at it. Anyway, let's get into the game. Okay, I'm gonna get Crystal Maiden again, because this is my favorite hero pool. There's Earthshaker, there's Storm Spirit, there is Dazzle, there's Lifestealer, there's no Bristleback, that's a bit unfortunate. Is there Bristleback? No, there's no Bristleback. But Skywrath Mage works. Skywrath Mage is totally fine. Okay, we're gonna get to do it. This is gonna be sick. And we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play a sick fucking game. We're gonna crush things. And this is garbage, but that's okay, because this is also garbage. This is also bad. I guess we get Leshrac. I can see Leshrac being good, because so what we get is 30% of our mana gets turned into a shield, right? 30% of the mana we spend, and Leshrac spends a lot of mana. So let's go. Anyhow. Alright, let's get this guy. No! Get him! You have a shield! Let's go. Sick. Alright, very good. We actually need Arcane Bolt, but I think it's too early to pick it up. If we pick it up now, we're just gonna fall behind. Alright, we got Dazzle. Look, it's just, like, we do want Arcane Bolt, it's just a little bit too early. It's better to, like, actually get something on the board. I was kind of thinking maybe I should make, like, a little tutorial on how to play this, but yeah. Hey, Lang Fulag Master, thanks for the 10 years, appreciate it. Does Medusa Mana Shield count towards Crystal Maiden Mana Shield? I don't know, I don't think so, no. I think passive mana being spent doesn't count towards it. Like, I don't think the Leshrac ultimate counts either, but Leshrac still has really high mana cost, so it's kind of fine. I do actually like Crystal Maiden as a summoner quite a lot. I think Crystal Maiden is like a really solid, strong summoner. Not because she does anything crazy, but just like giving your units basically infinite mana is really useful. Especially for like the early game. Okay, so this is kind of bad. That's okay. We don't want to level up here anyway. Cool mod Dazzle. We obviously lock this. I think what I do here is I lock this, I level up, and then the turn after I get the Dazzle and I roll. That's probably the best way to go. Because, right now, it's just, this is not good enough to, like, buy two things. But we do want Dazzle. Like, getting Dazzle maxed out quickly is really the priority here. Okay. Ooh, rough. Or making dollar tutorial from the anime. No, I had some ideas for like Atomic War content. I thought like the top 5 most dangerous builds, like the top 5 strongest builds. And where it's basically like, okay, we're assuming you get any items you want, the hero's level 30, and you have any abilities you want, right? Like, that doesn't mean that these are necessarily the best units, because, like, honestly speaking, Tinker is the best unit, because, and Tinker is the best unit, not because he's the strongest unit, but because he needs the least support. He just needs level 18 and Aghanims and some mana, right? And then he's, like, crazy powerful. But, like, a hero like Dazzle, if you want to make Dazzle insane, like, completely unbeatably strong, you kind of have to get the Dazzle level, like, at least level 18. Ideally more, but level 18 is actually fine. They need to get the Dazzle level 18, and then you also, on top of that, actually need to get a whole bunch of other stuff like Rage and Oh, let me get the Magnus. Rage and Blink Dagger and Aftershock and... Look, it's just a whole deal. So, you know. Anyway. So 5 most dangerous builds, Flesh Heap and Essence Shift on everyone. Is it though? Like, honestly speaking, is Flesh Heap and Essence Shift that strong? I think Flesh Heap Essence Shift, like, so what that is it's really good because it's easy. Right? And you just want to put Essence Shift on any right-click carry and you're going to be broken. Yes, it's easy. You just need to find Essence Shift and you probably already have a carry. But is it the strongest? Doesn't that just get, like, fucked up by a Storm Spirit with Aftershock? Pretty sure that loses to Dazzle 100% of the time. You know? Okay. Oh, very good. Look at that. We've got Arcane Bolt. And... oh, there's Storm Spirit. I do want Storm Spirit. Alright, so we're gonna put Arcane Bolt, and I'm just... yeah, let's just put it down already. I think Arcane Bolt will actually just add a good amount of damage, so... it's okay. So, why Arcane Bolt? Because it only has a 2-second cooldown, and it actually does a good amount of damage. Oh, Dazzle will actually be pretty powerful. So... that's fine. It does have a bit of a longer cast point, which is annoying, but it doesn't have that crazy of a cast point. Did you find Ideal Dazzle? Yeah, I found it. It just requires so much stuff. Like, Dazzle, I think, is the strongest hero in the game. It's just, like, he's the hero with the most potential. The problem is just, it requires so much stuff to actually get him there. Like, it is so much work. Oh, we got Aftershock. Wow, alright, let's go. Probably gonna start out by slotting that on the Storm Spirit though, because Storm Spirit right now is gonna be a bit easier to get going. What does he need? Okay, so here's the Dazzle build, right? You get Aftershock, you get Rage, you get any sort of low cooldown spammable thing. I personally really like the... what's it called? The Vicious Nasal Goo. I think that's the strongest one. But, and you know, like a bunch of the other stuff works. It doesn't really matter that much. And then, really important, you stack a bunch of Blink Daggers and Spell Prisms on the Dazzle. Because what they do, the Blink Daggers and you get a Blink Dagger on them and you stack a bunch of Spell Prisms. There we go. That reduces the cooldown of all of his stuff so much that he's just able to perma-stun things. And the Blink Dagger also gets him close enough that he will actually perma-stun things. Level 18, wow. You've got some crazy stuff going on here. Well, I don't feel so good about any of this, to be completely honest. What am I looking for right now? What's my last hero? I got Storm Spirit, got Dazzle. I mean, Lifestealer would be good, but it's kind of unlikely. It might be fine to just get, like, a Razor or something like that. So we'll slap this on here. Why don't we get Razor? I haven't really tried Razor that much. He seems like he might be alright. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, Storm Spirit is already popping off a little. See, this is what I mean with, like, Storm Spirit as a hero just doesn't require that much work. Storm Spirit just needs, like, Aftershock. Ideally, you give him another passive if you can, but, like, that's not critical, it's just nice. Okay, this is bad, though. Well, we do want to level up now, so we just pick something up. I'm not sure what. Probably the Veil of Discord. Maybe a Shadow Blade. Yeah, we just get the Veil, right? Yeah, we are on round 9 and 10. That's when you want to level up, right? You want to go to level 5. Level 5 is plenty. You don't need more than level 5, but you do really want level 5. Okay. Can you do it? Very good. Ah, Storm is just such a monster. Ah, Storm is so good. Yes, give me more Storm. Perfect. Level 18. Another great thing about Storm is that he keeps scaling. Like, there's actually, like, I guess a bit of a problem with Dazzle because, like, Dazzle's talents aren't that great if you reduce all of his abilities away. Right? Like, I guess you get bad Juju armor reduction and 30 movement speed. I guess, I don't know, who gives a shit, right? But with Storm Spirit, you just keep getting good stuff. You get static remnant cooldown reduction, you get distant, like, auto remnant, right? You can get mana regen still. This guy just goes nuts. Okay. So, now we're just looking for, like, blink daggers and all of that nonsense. Blink daggers and, what are they called? Spell prisms. Ah, God, my brain. Very good. Magnus, sure. There's Rage. Very good. I guess I'll get the Razor. I have a lock for Storm Spirit, right? So Rage on the Dazzle. I'm not gonna put it there yet because the Dazzle just isn't quite... Like, it's a late game build. It's gonna take a while to actually get there, okay? It's just gonna take a little bit. It's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Arcane Bolt for Storm. I don't know. That could be good. I just don't want to mess up his AI. Storm's AI is a very sensitive AI. If you guys want to try it, I'm fine with trying it, but there is a chance that Storm will just freak out and not understand what to do. Like, there's a very real chance that Storm will just be like, huh? I don't know, dude. I don't know what the hell. Like, what's going on? So, I mean, worst case, we can always just replace it. We lose a little bit of money. It's not a huge deal, really. Okay, we put Time Lock. We get Time Lock and we... so first we get Arcane Bolt on here. And then we get Time Lock and we yeet the Time Lock on the Razor. We replace that passive. And we get this Lifesteal also on the Razor probably. Alright, so for example, another thing you may notice is that I still have Static Remnant and Ball Lightning set up like this. This is not a mistake. I didn't accidentally do this and forget about it. So the reason why I do this is because Storm Spirit's AI is very, very sensitive to any changes. If you change these two around, there's a chance he just stops casting. Like, that can totally happen. That he's just like, what, you want me to use Ball Lightning first? Right, he just doesn't get it and just stops doing stuff. So that's why I'm always very careful with Storm Spirit's AI. So we'll see how this works. Yeah, you see he's now using the... it's actually working alright. It's actually working alright. He starts out by throwing an Arcane Bolt, which isn't great. We don't really want him to do that, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, we have a ton of time, so I'm just gonna take my time. Right? We just have a lot of time. We are no rush. No rush at all. So we will just continue upgrading stuff. We can try swapping this around a bit. See how that works out, because I do want him to use Ball Lightning first. Right? Like, that's the thing. Arcane Bolt is really the lowest priority. We also haven't found any Spell Prisms, which is a bit annoying. But yeah. What does my hero do? So, Crystal Main gives you Arcane Aura, which recovers a percentage of your mana per second, which is really nice. Depending, like, if your mana pool is lower, it recovers more. And then it also, 30% of the mana spent gets turned into a shield, which protects them from damage. Which, looking at my Storm Spirit, or my team in general, I think you can see why that's useful. So, I actually really like Crystal Main. I think she's a very strong hero. Mostly because she gets some really fun abuses. Alright. No, my Storm is better. Yeah. Just perma-stuns him. Very good. Hello! Sorry! I gotta interrupt you really quick. We'll get back to the game in a second. But first, we're gonna have a quick look at Squarespace. So what is Squarespace? Squarespace is a service that you sign up to build a website with. It's really convenient to use because they have all of these fantastic templates where you can just go in here and say, okay, you know what I want to do? I want to make a fashion website. Yeah, I'm gonna make a fashion website. And let me tell, I want to collect donations for my fashion community. Very good. And we want to do this by formalizing an idea or personal project. Very good. And you can see now gives me all of these fantastic like templates that I can use to create my website with and customize it, right? And you know, like I already have like a whole foundation to start with. And that's like a really big deal. Right? You don't have to do anything from scratch. You can just get right to it, right? And then you can, of course, go in there and like customize all of this however much you like. But I find all of this to be absolutely fantastic. So please go ahead and have a look at Squarespace. There's a link in the description. You can also get 10% off by going to squarespace.com/Baumi. And yeah, anyway, back to the game. There's Arcane Blink. Very good. I just need another Aftershock at this point. I'm not gonna go for Satanic. Alright, Dazzle. Actually, I do need the Dazzle leveled up first. Just getting Aftershock wouldn't actually help. Alright. So, here is a bit of a secret technique for y'all. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, because I don't see a lot of people using Magnus. I think people just don't really care that much about Magnus, which is a little disappointing, because I think Magnus is actually crazy strong. Now, Magnus is bad unless you have a Blink Dagger. Look, I'll just tell you that. Absolutely. Magnus is terrible unless you have a Blink Dagger. But once you get a Blink Dagger, the guy kind of goes nuts. Did you see that? He is like the god tier Magnus. Like he is the Magnus you want on your rank team, you know? Right, more Storm Spirit. Magnus. Bloodstone. Bloodstone is... no, I'm not gonna look for Bloodstone. I'm not looking for Bloodstone. Like, it may seem like I'm skipping past a lot of good stuff, but that's because I'm skipping past a lot of good stuff. I'm just looking for some very specific things, right? I'm looking for Blink Dagger, I'm looking for Aftershock, I'm looking for Spell Prisms. Those are the items I want, or those are the things I want to pick up. And one more Dazzle. Everything else is just not as important. Axe? Yeah, Axe would be nice, but it's actually not necessary, but it would be good, yeah. Alright, cool. Storm goes down, and now it's just this Lifestealer, which is actually kind of scary. It's a level 30 Lifestealer, but turns out it doesn't matter what level you are when you just get perma-stunned anyway. Okay. Don't care about any of this. I do care about this. I do care about Refresher. Because I was kind of lying a little bit ago. Apologies about that. But when I said that Magnus doesn't reach his like full potential until he gets a Blink Dagger, it's not true. He doesn't reach his full potential until he gets Blink Dagger Refresher. You guys, you know, like just you know, just have a look at him. Just have a look at what he's gonna be up to. I'm hoping he doesn't get immediately annihilated, but he doesn't usually get immediately annihilated. Does he have enough mana for Refresher? Yeah, he doesn't have as bad mana problems as Tidehunter because he actually got pretty good int gain and all of that. And the Blink Dagger gives a little bit of int, and the mana costs are just lower on Magnus as well. Alright. Alright, he got... Oh, he's not actually going for it. Well, oh, that's because they're already dead. Ah, that makes sense. Yes, he was saving it. Ah, there's a Spell Prism. I don't really care that much about Razor. I do care about Storm Spirit. Lock for Aghanim's probably fine. Alright, we have found our first spell person. It's kind of late for a spell person. Not in the way that it's bad, it's just like, how come this is our first spell person? Oh well. So what's everybody else up to? Pretty normal stuff. Big Magnus. Huh. Oh, you're level 6. Wild stuff. I never go to level 6. Level 6 is a trap. You honestly, you spend a whole turn leveling up and for what? Like, what's the point? Most of the really good items are available at level 5. Or actually lower than that. Like, Spell Prism is level 3, I think. You just really don't need it. Alright, Magnus, go get him. There's one, there's two. Oh, the silence is rough. Ooh, are we gonna lose this? Yeah. The double disruptor silence, brutal. Alright, we get Aghanims. Alright, there's the Dazzle. I just need Aftershock now. I'll pick this up, but I'm not feeling great about it. Okay. However, I'm gonna start doing Rage Dazzle stuff. Because this still gives his, just a single spell prism is actually enough. So Dazzle now has permanent magic immunity. So, it should be okay. Alright. Let's see. Nice. Clean. I'm not gonna go for it. I want Aftershock. Fuck. Didn't find it. So annoying. It is very annoying, isn't it? I even have the Blink Dagger already. Like, I'm gonna have to move it off the Magnus, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. I just need to find Aftershock again. I mean, I did put my first one on Storm, which I do not regret, by the way. I'm very happy about that choice, because, like, Storm's been carrying us, but still. I just want to show you the cool build, you know? Oh, Magnus. Look at him! Look at this god! Did you just see Magnus get it? Just the whole team? The whole fucking team? See what I mean with Magnus is the best? Alright, there's the blink. Alright, one time. God, I'm so mad. Alright. Alright. No, Magnus goes way too fucking hard, frankly speaking. Well, I don't know if I get to show you guys the dazzle thing. But this was still pretty cool, right? Just because, like, Magnus is gonna fuck this up. See what I mean with Magnus is just way too fucking good? Yes! Yes, we did it! I just need spell prisms. Ah, whatever, Magnus, you get to level up now. Ah, it's fine. Alright, we're gonna put these on the dazzle. And then aftershock on it. Okay, so here's the strat. Pay attention to the dazzle, right? It's gonna be a bit difficult, right? It's just going to be a bit tricky to pay full attention to the dazzle. Because, like, he's gonna be moving around a lot. But just try to, like, kind of keep up with it a bit. Although there's, of course, a chance that Magnus just annihilates everything. Alright, Dazzle's perma-stunning one of them already. So he's, like, currently perma-stunning the Lifestealer, right? And now he's done? I guess he's actually kind of, like, stuck a little. No, Dazzle, what is this? I've never been so disappointed in my life. Okay. Well, that was that did not work out. I'm gonna put the dazzle here. Maybe we can make that work. I mean, right now we're just trying to win. Oh. Hey, Ultra Joker! Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, Dazzle, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, he's perma-stunning the Lifestealer. But the Magnus! Magnus! He scored him away! Alright, Dazzle is back here for some reason. Alright, just perma-stun him. Okay, you did it. Alright, look. Magnus is a monster, but also a goddamn fucking idiot, apparently. I didn't take his skewer away. He skewered things away from the dazzle, which was kind of annoying. Anyway, okay, look. I do think that maybe the dazzle thing wasn't as exciting as I was hoping it was gonna be. But Magnus is sick, right? I mean, like, dude, Magnus just, like, absolutely crushing it. Telling you, Magnus is where it's at. Just give him a blink dagger, give him a refresher, and he's gonna carry you. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'd definitely appreciate that. Don't forget to join our Discord, discord.gg/Baumi, and Squarespace link in the description. Dude, this is not good. I shouldn't be doing this many calls to action. Follow my Twitter. Do subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. Leave a rating, leave a YouTube comment. What else can you do? I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something. Anyway, I'll see you around. Have a good day. Goodbye.